You know, it's been a while. We're going to the Dollar Tree. It's been a while since Local John has done something food related on the channel. And no, I'm not going back to my old ways and ruining everything I've done good for myself. And if you like fast food and all that, that's perfectly fine. I don't have a really... I can still get a burger at one, but it would be a burger, no bun, no nothing else, maybe wrapped in lettuce or something. But anyways, it's beside the point. Today is Father's Day, and back in the day, my dad used to make something called Survival Kit, and it would be in a tin foil, and he'd put potatoes and corn and green beans, and he would put hamburger and stuff like that, and he would put that in a tin foil, put it on the oven, or in the grill, sorry, on the grill, and cook it. We're gonna do something very similar tonight. It's gonna be all healthy items going in there. You guys wait and see. So Local John is cooking and going to eat something for you. Hopefully I'll make my dad proud. He has passed away a few years ago, but rest in peace, Dad, love you. This one's for you. Okay, from the Dollar Tree, we needed this pan, and we said potatoes, so we're gonna go with the diced whole potatoes, and then the mixed vegetables here, the carrots, green beans, sweet peas, corn, and lima beans. Now listen, with these cans, to make them even healthier, just make sure you really don't use the juice. Drain the juice out, and then just pour the contents into the pan. So that's what we're going to start with first. So far, we're not spending that much money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, $6 so far. We've got to go get our meat and go from there. Alright, we are at Schnucks, and we got to get the meat. We also have to get one extra thing. My dad never put cheese on his. I'm going to. That's probably one of the most unhealthiest thing is the cheese, depending on what meat we go with. So then the next thing to do is to get back home and cook it. So far we haven't really spent much money. The most of your money is going to come in the meat, and if you do like cheese or some other toppings. But camera wall's right there. Now I'm going to be cooking this, so give me the credit here. Alright, we're going to go with the chicken breast here. Not bad on the price either. Pretty good size, $8.88, and it's a value pack. Now it's time to get the secret thing that I'm going to add, which we didn't add all the time, which is the shredded cheese. So there's some Kobe Jack, and we're going to get some mozzarella. Now keep this in mind, we're trying to keep it healthy, so you don't have to pile it on. Just put some on there. The thing we're going to do is take this chicken breast. We're going to go right over here, and we're going to cut it. I'm not going to season it up or anything right now. I'm just trying to cut this into strips. Might be thinner or thicker, however you like to do it. We've got this piece here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 other pieces. So we're going to cut probably three pieces total. You cut as many as you need, probably 1 piece per person, and each of the items to go in the other pan with the other ingredients. So let me get this cut up, and like I said, you can cut it any way you like, thinner, thicker, whatever. You can cut it up smaller. Cut it down the middle right there if you want. If that's too thick, you can recut it again. But there you go. So we're going to get some chicken cut up right here. Then we'll get it seasoned. We're going to cook it in a skillet a little bit. Not fried. Just kind of like what they call searing. Okay, so we're not frying. I don't eat fried stuff. And then we're going to start with the other ingredients and all that. So let me get this cut up. Next thing you'll see is it in the skillet and a little bit of seasoning. And then we'll go on from there. All right, so as you can see, we have it. The skillet getting a little warm there. You can see some effects coming up. No, it's just smoke. Alright, so what we're going to do first, pour seasoning. No, we don't. Nope, joke there. It's a lie. We're going to take this right here. Now, you always got to watch it when you're adding stuff to a pan. You got water in there. You can put oil in there, whatever you're putting in there. You don't want it to come out crazy on you and start going up everywhere. Now, what we're going to do is...
Move your hand.
This is some olive oil, okay? Okay, get olive oil. Sorry how I have the camera there. So, okay. We're going to take it, we're going to pour just the drizzle over like this. Okay, there it comes out. We're just going to do it like that. That's all you need. That's good right there, wouldn't you say? Drizzled it in.
Yeah.
Alright, now, what we're going to do is, got that light, kick on that light. Okay, I can kick on another light right here. There, boom, got another light, alright?
No, that's not enough.
Now, she said that's not enough. She wants a little bit more. Now, we're not trying to fry this chicken, guys. This is just to get it cooked a little bit, so when we add it to our skillet, it doesn't, like, come out too much. Now, what I want to do here is take this chicken, as you can see that I cut, okay? There it is there. I cut it, okay? So what I want to do is take this chicken, and I want to, are you going to use that orange one?
Yeah.
Take the chicken, and I'm just going to grab it out like this. Now, make sure you hold your board, whatever you have. You got cooking boards. These are basically disposable cooking boards.
Cutting board.
Cutting
Not
board.
a cutting board.
Cooking board, cutting board.
Why
Same
aren't
thing.
you using your hands?
But you take it out, and you go like that. You can also use your hand, okay? So you're gonna put it in there. Let's get it in there. Now you're not trying to cook this chicken all the way. You're cooking it some way so it's partially cooked for when you put it in your pan with your other ingredients. There were some fat pieces I did not want on my chicken. I cut that off. Okay. Now I want to get over here and start moving this chicken around. Watch out. It will pop on you. Now, it won't take long on the high heat. You can see it already starting to brown right there a little bit. So, you want to make sure you get in here and get these down. You're going to get a little bit of pop on your wrist and all of that a little bit. If that's happening, you can turn down your heat too. That helps out. No, you can't see that all the way. There you go. There's some onion powders coming in right now. And then we're going to have some garlic powder, some Danos. Now,
Low sodium, 0 calories, and there's no salt and onion powder and garlic powder.
No. Alright. So we're going to add this seasoning and cook this up a little bit. I'll let you last bit of that. And then we're going to get some Danos in here.
We're gonna
Spice it up a little bit.
hit it with the Danos.
Now, yep, there we go. There's some good seasoning stuff here. So now what my object here is just to cook it a little bit. And then we're going to show you the next step after this. But this is one of the first steps. So let's get into it. And we'll come right back with this cooked up and our other parts of our meal. Alright, real quickly, I got the chicken part done. But I wanted to cut up an onion because I have pre-opened my canned goods and drained the juice out. And they're going to be part of my meal. So that's already the prep stuff over here. One other prep thing I got to do is cut off these ends of this onion. Like that. I'm going to get rid of that. What about this outer shell here? Sometimes people get rid of this one extra layer like right in here. Do you do that sometimes, camera mom? I feel like...
No, that one's okay.
That one's okay. Okay. Alright, so we cut that piece. Now, I could cut it with the knife there. But what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to take this chopper...
Not like that, though.
And it's too big, so I've got to cut this.
You also need to take that out.
I got to cut this in half. I can cut it in half, though. Like that. Okay?
Cut it in half again.
And then cut this in half. Like that.
Okay, and cut that core out.
And I'll cut that right there. Let me move this piece over here real quick. And this will start getting to your eyes. You got to hurry up.
No, these Vidalia onions aren't bad.
And I want to make sure. So here we go. Now we're going to use this chopper and we're just going to chop them up one at a time. In here. There we go. Look at that.
You're making a mess.
Chopped up. And now we're going to do the rest of them. There you go. I had to back away, guys. The onions got too much. Alright, back to where we were at, but we don't have the skillet on anymore. It's cooled down over here, plus this pan is fine to sit here. We got the onion chopped up. We've got our chicken right over there. Now we're going to start adding stuff into the pan. We did put some more of the olive oil in there. It's a good, I guess, good okay oil to put in. And now we're going to start putting our cans in.
So it doesn't stick to the
Do you think we should do? I don't think it doesn't matter, guys. You could go, it doesn't matter. All this is going to go in together, so there's not certain layers to this. So it doesn't matter how you do it, but I might do a can of this and a can of that. Here we go. We're going to pour the first one in. You just pour it in. There you go. Okay, that's all you do. Now you could do the actual way where you get some green beans and snap them off the stem and all that kind of stuff. But
that's not a poor man's meal.
But this is survival kit. You know, my dad used to do, but he would do it on the grill and stuff, and he would do it with stuff that we're using here too. So I drained out the juice and most of it. So now we hear the potatoes. Okay. Yeah, there's still some in there. These are just cut up potatoes. A lot of these cans though and stuff have high sodium and all. You got to watch out for that. But Still better for you than some, I'd say, some chips and stuff. Now what I'm going to do is take this and just mix it in there like this. I need like a little spoon or something. Alright, I'm going to pour some of this onion in. And I kind of try to layer this out like I was saying. That way it's
dirty up more dishes.
It's better for you. It's like it's layered out. Mix that down. And you're going to put this into the oven for a few minutes, not very long, just a few minutes before you cook that chicken in there with it. Okay? Let me put the rest of that onion in there. A lot of onion. If you don't like a lot of onion, you don't have to have it in there. Now, we got another ingredient. My dad would do onion and potatoes and all that, but he wouldn't have what I'm going to have. He did this other thing called, he would make a thing of, like, they called hobos or whatever. My mom and them would make it, and they would have potatoes and carrots and cheese and all that in hamburger, but that was different. I'm going to be adding cheese to this. Now, we're almost running out of room. Look at that. This thing is heavy, boys and girls. This is heavy. I'm going to put this in there for about 10 minutes. The oven has been preheating to 450. It's been at 450 for a while now, so it is extremely hot in there. We're just going to put this in there just to get this warm to match the temperature of the chicken. Then we're going to put it all together and put it back in the oven for additional about 5 or 10, and then we're going to add some cheese on top. Let's see what we can get it. I almost forgot. Don't forget your foil on top. I'm going to need 2 pieces. I've got this foil that comes in thinner sheets and stuff, so don't forget your foil on top just to heat this up. Like I said, we're going to add the chicken in, but we're going to first put this foil on top, and we put it in the oven just for a few minutes already. It's going to go back in just a few more minutes, and we're going to add that chicken and really get going into the fun. So we're going to take some cheese now. We're going to put it over the top. And we got the mozzarella cheese. Now, you don't have to have this. But it's just extra. If you don't want any cheese, you're lactose intolerant, you can use something else. And then if you just, want to watch the calories and stuff. I watch the calories, but I really do still like cheese. So, what I've changed with my diet really is just, I eat a lot of chicken and vegetables and steak and that type of stuff. And fish. I don't really eat candy bars, fried foods, french fries, cheese sticks. I don't eat that stuff. So that's the difference. So we're going to put some cheese in there. And we're going to take that cheese, and Cameron Mom wanted the additional cheese, which was the Kobe Jack. It helps when you want to have some extra stuff. So, and then plus you want it to kind of be like a casserole and kind of cover up and bake over. So, all right, we're going to put this in for about 6 to 10 minutes. We're going to come back and see what the finished product is, and we're going to plate it, and I'm going to eat it and try it out for you. All right, we have it done. Here's our first look at this. Make sure we have enough light on it. All right, here's our first look. Oh my. Oh my, y'all. Ooh. So I'm going to plate me up a plate, and I'll let Cameron Mom and them, they're going to get a plate too. And, I mean, I don't know which spoon should I use. I'll use this bigger one. Look at that cheese. Look at that cheese. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to dig in here. And here it is here. We can get in the middle. Let me back it up just a little bit. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get in here and get me some and have some. We're in the YouTube room, so I'm going to get one more glance at it right there. Let's taste it. There we go, guys. Got our food right here. Let's pray. Dear Lord, bless this food. Thank you for everything, and thank you for the time I did have with my father. Wish he was here, and I hope he would eat this just like I would eat his when he made it. So, give you all the praise in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, Mom, for coming up with the idea once again at Denny's today. But basically, my dad would do this form, but he would use like hamburger meat with green beans, onions, potatoes, and he would put on a grill or even inside the oven. I'm doing it more of chicken, because I feel like chicken's a little bit healthier. But I would do this with ground beef. And I've got potatoes, onion, green beans, there's lima beans, there's the little red diced tomatoes. That's all because that was in the can. It's easy to do. So you guys can do this. It cost about $6 total for the pans and the canned goods. At Dollar Tree, you can get it even cheaper other places, at least the canned goods. The chicken was only like $8, $9, $10. You guys saw the chicken. I showed it in stores. There was probably the additional searing up the meat in the pan on the skillet. There was that time frame there. So, I mean, 3 to 7 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever. I mean, it's something in that time frame. And then, obviously, I had the oven preheating all the time at 450. So, 450. Then we put all the vegetables together. You guys saw oven 10 minutes. Take out. Put the chicken in. 10 minutes. And then additional 5. Brought it out. So, that's like 15. And then we put the chicken on, or the cheese on top. And an additional 6 minutes or so for that to melt. And now we get to try. So, here we go. Man, that chicken, the potatoes, it just goes together. I'm glad we added the that a good amount of onion in there. Like I said, if you don't like onions, you can try to figure out, maybe put garlic in there. Garlic would have been a good idea. Something else. Just give that extra little bit of flavor. It's got some juiciness to it because of the chicken. This tastes really good. It tastes a little bit different than what my dad's tastes like, but the cheese on top really helps it out. I would say this is healthier. The calories are probably still pretty low. It's high on protein. It's got your vegetables. A little bit of calcium with the cheese. Sodium might be up there a little bit, but all in all, it's still pretty good. Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being really not great and 10 being the best. I'm going to give this a solid 8. I think it's really good. I think it could add some like a little bit more flavoring, maybe like some garlic cloves. Put those in there. But other than that, I'm really happy with this. It's one of my first food things I've done in a while, but this would be the type of food I eat nowadays. Another thing you could do to this dish is add some rice, white rice or even brown rice. It would be fine. So that's something later on I might do. Instead of adding noodles, you could add rice. So this could really feed you for a while. That pan is heavy, so it's going to feed for a while. So I'm excited about it. I really like this. This is not a item that's not healthy for you. These are healthy items that I'm eating, so that's how I eat nowadays. A lot of vegetables, a lot of meat. And as I said earlier, no fried stuff. Mainly water. I have occasional decaf coffee in the morning and some milk, in the evening time. So this is all really, really good. So happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Try to eat healthier. Find some ways to be creative. And I hope you guys enjoyed this cooking adventure with me on Father's Day, cooking my variation of my dad's survival kit, my variation of his survival kit. And you can add stuff to it and do whatever you want. But hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, guys, happy eating. Be safe. God bless you. Peace.